Teach ice doubles your stem cells in 30 days. Scientific proof of Dr. William Lee. As we grow older, many people start believing that aging is a downward journey, that energy fades, that strength disappears, and that the doors to renewal slowly close. But science today is proving something radically different. Inside you, even right now, is a hidden force that can repair your body, rebuild your organs, sharpen your mind, and bring back the vitality you thought you lost long ago. That force is your stem cells, and they do not retire just because you turned 50, 60, or 70. They're waiting for the right signals, the right foods, the right habits, and the right mindset to wake up and get to work. Imagine your body acting like it did decades ago, repairing faster, recovering better, and fighting inflammation before it ever slows you down. This isn't wishful thinking. Studies show that certain foods, small daily habits, and a positive, resilient attitude can actually double your stem cell activity in as little as 30 days. And when that happens, seniors who once struggled with tiredness suddenly feel energy rising. People who believed their memory was fading begin to think more clearly. Muscles strengthen, joints loosen up, and sleep improves. This is biology working in your favor. It begins with what you choose to put on your plate. Every bite you take sends a message to your cells. When older adults eat foods rich in polyphenols, omega-3s, and antioxidants, foods like berries, leafy greens, nuts, tomatoes, green tea, turmeric extra, virgin olive oil, and mushrooms, the body responds by activating repair pathways. These nutrients signal your stem cells to multiply, move into damaged tissues, and rebuild what time has worn down. And the amazing part is, you don't need complicated diets, expensive supplements, or extreme restrictions. Just simple, whole foods consistently added into your daily meals can transform your cellular health in ways you can feel. Movement plays an equally powerful role. You don't need heavy workouts or painful routines. Light exercises, walking, stretching, slow mobility workouts, easy resistance bands are enough to boost blood flow and send oxygen into the tissues that need it most. Even 10 to 15 minutes a day can awaken dormant stem cells, helping them repair muscles, strengthen bones, and improve balance. And the moment your body feels used, it rewards you by slowing aging from the inside. Lifestyle habits are another key that older adults often overlook. Good sleep, even small improvements in sleep quality, increases your repair hormones and gives your stem cells the environment they need to multiply. Staying hydrated allows them to travel where they're needed. Reducing stress through simple breathing practices or a few quiet minutes each morning helps your immune system stay sharp. The goal isn't perfection, it's gentle consistency. Small daily habits create massive long-term change. But the most powerful driver of all is your mindset. Your brain controls the chemistry of your body. When you speak kindly to yourself, when you believe you can improve, when you stay hopeful, grateful, and open to learning, your body releases molecules that support healing, resilience, and renewal. Seniors who adopt a positive mindset often experience better mobility, stronger immunity, and slower aging. Not because of luck, but because the brain sends healing messages to every organ, every nerve, every cell. Your body listens to the beliefs you choose. You may not realize it, but right now your body is capable of rebuilding itself. Even at 60, 70, or 80, your stem cells are there, waiting. They respond when you feed them nutrients, when you move gently, when you sleep well, when you breathe, when you take care of yourself, and when you believe that your best years can still be ahead. And in just 30 days of consistent care, your body can become stronger, healthier, and more vibrant than you expect. This is your reminder that aging is not weakness. Aging is wisdom, and wisdom gives you power. Your cells, your mind, and your future are still working for you. You are not done growing. You are not done healing. And you are certainly not done living with energy, confidence, and joy. Your body is ready to renew itself, starting today. Stem cells remain active throughout our entire lives, and the discovery that they can be doubled in just 30 days changes everything for older adults who believe aging is only a story of decline. Inside the body, These stem cells act like a repair team, waiting patiently for the right signals to revive tissues, mend organs, and restore functions that time has slowly worn down. Even at 60, 70, or 80, these cells are not weak or inactive. They are simply underutilized, often silenced by years of stress, poor diet, inactivity, or the belief that improvement is no longer possible. But when seniors begin making small, intentional changes to their daily habits, these cells awaken with remarkable speed, responding to nutrition, movement, and mental well-being as if they were receiving a long-awaited invitation to heal the body from within. Scientific evidence shows that when the body is nourished with supportive foods and given healthier routines, stem cell activity increases dramatically, leading to better regeneration, faster recovery, and renewed vitality. What makes this discovery so empowering is that doubling stem cells does not require expensive treatments or medical procedures. The body is fully capable of doing this naturally, relying only on consistent choices that support its biology. When older adults begin adding more plant-based nutrients, drinking a bit more water, sleeping a little deeper, and moving their bodies more often, stem cells start multiplying and migrating to areas needing repair. Tissues that felt stiff begin to soften, energy that once felt drained begins to rise, and cognitive clarity often returns as inflammation decreases and blood flow improves. It is a powerful reminder that aging is not a shutdown of the body, but a shift in how the body responds to care. If the care increases, the body responds with surprising strength. When seniors hear that stem cells can double in a month, they sometimes think it's unrealistic until they experience how differently their body feels after just a few days of better habits. The first signals of activation might come as lighter joints, improved digestion, better sleep, or a slight lift in mood, showing that the body is waking up internally. The beauty of stem cells is their versatility. They do not just repair one part of the body, they repair everything. They can rebuild bone, strengthen muscles, regenerate blood vessels, repair tissues in the gut, improve skin quality, enhance immune response, and even support better brain performance. This is why doubling them has such a dramatic effect on overall aging. It touches every system. It lifts the entire foundation of health rather than improving one small area. And the process is gentle, natural, and available to every older adult, regardless of their starting point. Even seniors who have battled chronic fatigue, joint pain, or slow recovery for years can experience improvements because these cells respond to every positive change made. Understanding that stem cells remain active for life breaks the limiting beliefs many older adults carry. It reminds them that growth has not stopped, healing has not ended, and their body still possesses the same powerful intelligence it had in youth. The difference now is the awareness that small actions can trigger enormous internal change. When people realize their cells are waiting, ready, and capable, they begin treating their body with more respect and hope. And as those changes accumulate day by day, the body rises to meet the challenge, proving that renewal is not only possible but natural, expected, and within reach at any age. Nutrition rich in antioxidants, polyphenols, and healthy fats has the power to communicate directly with the body at a cellular level, influencing how stem cells behave and how efficiently the body repairs itself as it ages. Many older adults underestimate how much impact a simple change in diet can make, yet scientific research continues to reveal that food is not just fuel but information. Every bite sends signals to the body, telling it either to inflame, age, and slow down, or to heal, regenerate, and strengthen. When seniors begin choosing foods loaded with natural compounds like polyphenols from berries, green tea, extra virgin olive oil, and leafy greens, or omega-3s from nuts, seeds, and fish, the body responds immediately. These nutrients travel through the bloodstream, turning on genes responsible for cellular repair, reducing chronic inflammation, and activating stem cells that may have been dormant for years. The transformation is gradual but powerful, and many people start to feel subtle improvements within weeks. Older adults often assume that their cells no longer respond the way they used to, but in reality, The body is constantly waiting for the right conditions. A diet rich in colorful plants gives the body exactly what it needs to create those conditions. Polyphenols act like keys that unlock repair pathways, allowing stem cells to multiply and move more freely through tissues that need renewal. Antioxidants fight the oxidative stress that slowly damages cells over time, protecting stem cells from harm and giving them a healthier environment to grow in. Healthy fats support the membranes of every cell, keeping them flexible, strong, and efficient. When all of these nutrients work together, the body begins to behave more youthfully, even in older age. Energy becomes steadier, digestion improves, joints feel lighter, and the immune system strengthens because the body is finally receiving the nourishment it requires. The best part is that these changes do not require complicated meal plans or strict dieting. Adding a handful of berries to breakfast, a drizzle of olive oil over vegetables, a cup of green tea in the afternoon, or a serving of leafy greens at dinner is enough to begin shifting the internal chemistry toward healing. Small choices accumulate, creating a ripple effect that improves cellular function across the entire body. Seniors who adopt these habits often report clearer thinking, improved circulation, healthier skin, and better mobility simply because their cells are being supported rather than overwhelmed by processed or inflammatory foods. The body responds to consistency, not perfection, and even minor improvements in diet can lead to significant changes in how stem cells activate. Nourishing the body with these powerful foods also helps stabilize blood sugar, reduce harmful fats in the bloodstream, and decrease silent inflammation that speeds up aging. When inflammation drops and nutrients rise, the body becomes an environment where regeneration is not only possible but continuous. Over time, tissues that once felt weak or slow begin to repair, and everyday tasks become easier. This renewed sense of vitality encourages seniors to move more, sleep better, and continue fueling their body with kindness. With every nutrient-rich meal, stem cells gain strength, the immune system becomes more resilient, and aging becomes a process of graceful renewal rather than decline. Light daily movements such as walking, stretching, gentle mobility work, and simple resistance exercises can create a powerful shift inside the aging body, awakening stem cells and supporting strength in ways that surprise many older adults. The body was never designed to stay still, and when movement becomes a regular part of life, even in small doses, the internal systems responsible for repair become more active. Blood flow increases, carrying oxygen and nutrients to tissues that may have been starved of energy for years. Muscles begin receiving signals to rebuild, bones become more responsive to pressure, and stiff joints start loosening as circulation improves. For seniors who believe that exercise must be intense or exhausting to make a difference, science shows the opposite is true. Gentle, consistent movement often produces better results because it reduces stress on the body while stimulating stem cells to multiply and migrate to areas that need healing. The moment the body begins to move, chemical messengers are released that tell stem cells it's time to wake up. These cells then travel to the muscles, bones, and organs where micro damage or weakness exists. They begin repairing fibers, strengthening tissues, and supporting the body's natural regeneration. Even a short daily walk can boost these signals, making it one of the most effective and accessible forms of exercise for older adults. Many seniors report that after a few weeks of gentle daily movement, their balance improves, their steps feel lighter, and their confidence grows because the body is responding to consistent activation. Mobility exercises, even as simple as slow arm circles or hip rotations, help maintain joint flexibility and prevent stiffness that often accelerates aging. These movements encourage synovial fluid to circulate, keeping the joints nourished and reducing discomfort over time. Light resistance training using small weights, water bottles, or resistance bands adds another layer of benefit. When the muscles experience even slight resistance, they send out signals requesting support. Stem cells respond by repairing muscle fibers and building new ones, which helps maintain strength and reduces the risk of falls or injuries. Stronger muscles also support the joints, reducing pressure and improving posture. The more regularly seniors engage in these forms of movement, the more their bodies adapt and strengthen from within. It's not about achieving perfection, but about giving the body a reason to perform its natural regenerative processes. The body is incredibly intelligent and responds beautifully to gentle challenges that encourage growth rather than stress. Movement also has a profound effect on the brain. When the body moves, neurotransmitters responsible for mood, clarity, and focus increase, helping older adults feel more alert and emotionally balanced. This mental shift further supports the body's healing process, as the mind and body are deeply connected. People often notice improved sleep, reduced anxiety, and greater overall well-being simply because they added 10 or 15 minutes of light movement into their day. And once movement becomes a daily habit, the body begins craving it, responding with more energy and less fatigue. Over time, this consistency transforms how seniors feel in their daily lives, giving them renewed strength, mobility, and vitality. Simple, gentle activity acts as a powerful message of life to the body. It tells the cells that the body is still being used, still needed, and still capable of growth. Even in older age, the biology of movement remains one of the strongest tools for awakening stem cells, slowing aging, and maintaining the ability to live with independence, confidence, and freedom. Healthy lifestyle habits like quality sleep, proper hydration, and stress reduction create a powerful internal environment that allows stem cells to thrive and repair the aging body. Many older adults overlook these simple daily practices because they seem too basic to matter. Yet they are the foundation of nearly every healing process inside the human body. When sleep becomes deeper and more consistent, the body enters its natural repair cycle, releasing growth hormones that stimulate stem cell activity. During these hours, tissues regenerate, the brain clears toxins, and the immune system strengthens. A rested body activates stem cells more efficiently, allowing them to travel where they are needed and multiply at a faster rate. Seniors who prioritize a calm evening routine, reduce heavy meals before bed, and create a peaceful sleeping environment begin to notice improvements not only in their energy levels, but also in their mobility, memory, and overall resilience. The body becomes more responsive to healing when it is not fighting exhaustion or restlessness every night. Hydration plays an equally important role in the renewal process. Water is the transport system for every nutrient, hormone, and cell in the body. When seniors drink enough water, blood circulation improves, toxins are flushed out more efficiently, and stem cells are able to move freely through the bloodstream to areas in need of repair. Dehydration, even mild, slows stem cell movement, stiffens joints, increases fatigue, and makes the skin appear older. But when hydration becomes a daily priority, everything inside the body works more smoothly. Muscles become more flexible, digestion improves, and inflammation decreases. Many older adults underestimate how quickly their body responds to proper hydration. Within a week of drinking more water, the body often feels lighter, more energized, and more balanced. This improved internal environment gives stem cells the freedom to function at their best. Stress reduction is another essential component of creating a body that supports stem cell growth. Chronic stress triggers hormones like cortisol that not only slow healing, but also weaken the immune system and accelerate aging. When the mind remains tense, the body becomes inflamed, circulation decreases, and stem cells become less active. Seniors often carry decades of stress in their shoulders, chest, and mind without realizing how much it affects their health. Simple practices like slow breathing, gentle stretching, quiet moments of reflection, or even short breaks throughout the day can lower cortisol levels significantly. When stress decreases, the body enters a state where repair becomes easier and more natural. The immune system becomes stronger, the heart rate stabilizes, and blood pressure improves. This peaceful internal environment invites stem cells to do their work without interference, allowing the body to heal more efficiently. Small lifestyle adjustments also help regulate the body's natural rhythms. Eating meals at regular times, spending a few minutes outdoors to boost vitamin D, and reducing excess sugar all support a healthier internal environment. When seniors follow predictable routines, the body's biological clock functions more effectively, improving metabolism, digestion, hormone balance, and sleep quality. This stability strengthens the foundation on which stem cells operate. A well-regulated body creates the perfect conditions for regeneration. Even daily habits like maintaining good posture, taking breaks from sitting, or practicing gratitude influence cellular health. Posture affects breathing, and breathing affects oxygen flow, which stem cells depend on. Moving briefly every hour prevents stiffness and sends signals to the body that activity is still part of daily life. Gratitude and positive thoughts shift brain chemistry, reducing stress and improving overall well-being. All of these subtle habits work together to create a healthier environment inside the body, allowing stem cells to activate more fully. When older adults begin incorporating these simple lifestyle changes, they often experience improvements across multiple areas of health. Their sleep becomes more refreshing, their energy more stable, and their mood more balanced. Their joints feel more comfortable, their digestion smoother, and their mind clearer. These changes are not random, they are signs that the internal conditions necessary for stem cell activity are becoming stronger. A body supported by good sleep, regular hydration, low stress, and steady routines becomes a place where healing and renewal feel natural. Instead of fighting against time, the body begins working with it, restoring strength, vitality, and resilience from the inside out. A positive, hopeful mindset influences the chemistry of the entire body and plays a powerful role in slowing aging, boosting immunity, and enhancing long-term wellness, especially for older adults who often underestimate the connection between thoughts and physical healing. The mind's emotional state sends constant signals to every organ, tissue, and cell, shaping how the body responds to stress, nourishment, and daily challenges. When seniors adopt beliefs rooted in hope, gratitude, and self-compassion, the brain produces neurotransmitters and hormones that support healing and cellular regeneration. These uplifting thoughts lower stress hormones, regulate inflammation, improve blood flow, and create an internal atmosphere where stem cells can activate more effectively. Many older adults who assume their best years are behind them unknowingly limit their body's healing potential through negative expectations. But when they shift their outlook, even slightly, the body begins responding with renewed strength. The mind and body are deeply interconnected. When negative thoughts dominate, the body enters a state of tension. Muscles tighten, breathing becomes shallow, and the heart rate increases. Over time, this constant tension weakens the immune system, slows repair, and drains energy. But the moment the mindset shifts toward positivity, the body relaxes. Breathing deepens, oxygen flows more freely, and the nervous system moves out of survival mode. This relaxation triggers biochemical changes that encourage stem cells to multiply and travel where they are needed. A hopeful mind sends signals of safety and possibility, allowing the body to focus its resources on healing rather than defense. Seniors who practice simple positive habits often find that physical symptoms fade, not because the problems magically disappear, but because the body finally has permission to heal. A positive mindset does not mean ignoring difficulties or pretending challenges don't exist. It means choosing to believe that improvement is possible and that the body is still capable of growth. Older adults who embrace this perspective often notice that they recover faster from setbacks, adapt more easily to change, and handle emotional stress with greater stability. This shift in mental resilience translates into stronger immunity, better hormonal balance, and steadier energy levels. The brain releases chemicals like dopamine and serotonin that enhance motivation, mood, and focus, making daily tasks feel lighter and more manageable. These chemical messengers also reduce inflammation, which is one of the key factors that accelerates aging. With lower inflammation, the environment inside the body becomes more supportive of stem cell activity and long-term vitality. A positive outlook also encourages healthy choices. When seniors believe they can improve, they become more willing to walk a few extra steps, Drink more water, choose nourishing foods, or practice a calming breathing exercise. These small habits compound over time and create a powerful cycle of progress. The body begins reinforcing the very mindset that created the change, making positivity not just an emotional habit, but a biological advantage. This cycle strengthens confidence and builds momentum, encouraging seniors to step into a lifestyle that supports regeneration rather than decline. Even social interactions influence the power of mindset. Connecting with others, sharing stories, laughing, and expressing gratitude all release chemicals that improve cellular health and support stem cell activation. Positive interactions reduce loneliness, which is linked to cognitive decline and weakened immunity. When seniors feel valued, supported, and engaged, their body responds as though it has been given permission to thrive. They sleep better, digest food more efficiently, experience fewer H's, and maintain sharper mental clarity. These benefits compound as emotional well-being improves, forming a circle of healing that nurtures both the mind and the body. A powerful mindset also fuels purpose. When older adults wake up with something meaningful to look forward to, even something small, the body responds with vitality. Purpose stimulates the brain's reward system, increases motivation, and gives seniors a sense of direction that energizes their day. This sense of purpose can be as simple as caring for a plant, walking to the park, calling a loved one, or learning something new. Purpose gives the heart something to beat for, and the body mirrors that intention with strength and resilience. Over time, the combination of hope, purpose, gratitude, and self-belief transforms aging into a more empowered experience. Older adults begin to see themselves not as individuals fading with time, but as individuals still capable of growing, improving, and creating change in their bodies and in their lives. This shift in perspective becomes a powerful source of healing. It activates the biology of renewal and supports the body's natural ability to regenerate. When the mind believes in possibility, the body follows.